Karibuni sana. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my space where we declutter, renovate, and allow God to mold us to what He has called us to be. And of course, what are we? What are we renovating? What are we decluttering? And all that. If you want to know that, continue being here. And please do not subscribe. Hit the subscription box, the notification button, so that you won't miss out on any time we post. Where you are 9 years old, 9 or 10 years old, and then an argument breaks up at at your parents' house, and then it happened that during that the whole argument there was this a relative had visited, a sister of your mom had visited, and the following day your clothes are packed and you are supposed to accompany your auntie back to Nairobi. So you come and you pass by her in-laws place where the brother and the sister-in-law were living, and then you decide to spend some few days there before you are taken to your grandfather's house, because that was the ultimate destination where you're supposed to be taken. So you spend several nights in that house, and then on the first night, since you're the young one, you are given the couch for a bed for the night, and you are there sleeping, enjoying your sleep in the slumberland, and you're enjoying the sleep. Na unalala vizuri. And then in the middle of the night, you are woken up by someone's hand. Waking up, someone holds your mouth, and then they tell you not to shout because there is dark. You can only tell by their voices. You can tell who they are by their voices. And then you try to scream, you are not able to. Hey. Anyway, guys, that is my story, guys. Yes, that is my story. Like the other time I mentioned about two uncles. Now this is a distant uncle who happens to get me, who happens to do that. And since we spent several nights there, I remember even the second night he tried to do the same. I would be woken up by him touching. I was still a small girl, very small, very fresh, very, very innocent. And imagine the scenario. By then I could not even understand why I had to be taken from my mother's house, because we used to go visit my parents anytime we close school. And I'm wondering, sasa tumefunga shule, unaenda wapi na auntie? And in case we are going to visit our relatives from my mother's side, we always went, all of us, tulikuwa tunaenda sisi wote. So I it not really hit the right way until some few years later, and I'm growing up. And though that night I had something about an argument concerning me, but then I downplayed it. But later ilianza. Now it has started playing back into my head, and once it starts playing back into your head, it gets you to a position where you are able to figure out and add 1 plus 1, and you find kumbe 1 plus 1 is 2. So guys, all those experiences contributed to me contributed to me having low self-esteem. And I know self-esteem has really done a number on. There are so many things in my life that I could not have had to put up with, but because I had low self-esteem, I didn't know my self-worth, I didn't love myself enough. I could not even know that they're mistreating me. I could not even know that they are not the right things, that they are not supposed to be doing such things. Like I could not even know that amount to anything, because I never believed that I'm any good in this life. Guys, if you could have met me, I was telling some friends of mine the other day that if I could have gotten married some few years back, ah, my God, that man would have had a very tough time. But now that I have come to know me, I have like dealt with my past wounds, healed on my wounds, able to trust God fully, improve on my faith, improve on my spiritual life and everything. Now I'm happy. I'm a happy human being. Yes, and I am more mature, I am more knowledgeable, I am more wise. Any like a guy who gets me right now get a total woman. Na hiyo sisemi nikiwa kwa chupa. Like I am saying, because I know what I can, I know what I am bringing on the table. It could not be, it could be not money, but I know what I am bringing on the table. And guys, so today I was today I'm just here to like give you of what low self esteem. Low self-esteem has made me to settle on to settle on some friendships that I wasn't supposed to, because I used to work so much hard on making friendships last. Because when you have low self-esteem, you have this urge to be loved. There is this strong urge. It makes you feel that you want to be loved more and more and more and more. And also, low self-esteem drove me to a place of bitterness, where I had to like, I used to keep so many things in my heart, so many things in my heart, to an extent that if you do something else, I combine with others, and I'm telling you, things, guys, things stands to worse. Yani, it is the worst. Low self-esteem also led me to into depression. Yes, guys, that's a story for another day. I will tell you about depression. I will tell you about when I wanted to draw myself at Roysambu Bridge. Roysambu Bridge. Yes, I will tell you all about that. I will tell you so many things the stupid things that I did when I was depressed. Yeah? And you know the funny thing, I didn't even know that I was depressed. I didn't even know what was happening. I didn't even know who I was. I don't know. And even, and of course, also the reason for the depression, I will tell you. Though with the depression, for me with the depression comes a long way. It is not like a one time thing. It is because things have been happening to you in your life, and you have continued to like hold them back, hold them in, until it reaches a point and they just explode. Any, they just explode. So guys, I am telling you that we will talk about this a lot and a lot and a lot. So also, low self-esteem has made me enter into relationships. The first one I talked is about friendships. Friendships zenye like enyewe, you are seeing that these people are taking advantage of me, but you still put up with it. Now this is the other part, like it made me enter into relationships that I wasn't supposed to go into. I wasn't supposed to be in there. Actually, I wasn't. I wasn't supposed even to try. They made me do so many stupid things that right now I look back and I'm saying, okay, why did I used to hate myself? And also, low self-esteem uh, made me like not really appreciate my efforts, not appreciate my capabilities and my skills. You know, right now I may speak to someone and someone will tell me, oh my God, you've really changed my life. And I'm like, what did I even do? But I came to realize that my purpose is beyond what I am feeling. My purpose beyond the feeling, the hurt, my disappointment, my heart, my heartbrokenness, everything. My purpose is so big that my disappointment is just a drop in the ocean. Like it's not supposed to like affect me. But because of low self-esteem, I could not even see things in that perspective. I could not even see things on that light. You understand? Now, guys, me having the passion to let people know about all this. Of course, low self-esteem is not the only thing that we'll talk about in this. No, we will talk about every other thing. I will be even inviting people to come and talk to us about mambo na investment, mambo na savings, mambo na like self growth, as in finances. We will, I'm telling you, a time will come and we'll be having guests to come and speak to us about so many different things. But the drive that I had, it's because I know the moment you don't work on yourself, you end up being a toxic person to other people, because you will find that if you have low self-esteem, you will find that like you relating with other people is not easy. First, relating with other people is not easy, and also other people will relating, you will not have effective relationships, you will not have effective friendships, you will not be so much fully effective on your workplace, you not like in the society in general. Even if you get you end up getting married, you won't have an effective marriage, because you will put this you will put the responsibility of making you better to your spouse, and that's a lot of work for someone. So for someone who is not you, someone to help you to make you, and they are not you. So guys, see, tuonane. Unajua, like, thank you so much guys for listening to me. Thank you. I told you, like, low self-esteem did a lot of bad things to me. I thank God that I'm able to, like, now say that I am capable. Even me opening up a YouTube channel, guys, it's because I have dealt with all that. Kitambo, I couldn't. Yes, I did have I didn't have a problem speaking before people since Kitambo, but then again, I never believed that whatever I have, hmm, is worth enough to tell people, ama to let people know. So, guys, your girl here is living, but do not forget to subscribe. For those who have been bench watching, guys, seem subscribe to, like, subscribe now, share, just share. Manzes, you share, like, just share, and we'll see each other